the wind has brought to me again today. What's up, lonesome traveler? What brought you here? Looking a little lost. No, I'm looking for fame, riches, love. Okay, again, I told you this last time. We do not do anything dealing with love here. Anyway, since you're here, dear traveler, how about I regale you with a tale? A tale that's completely my own, and it's something I like to share with you guys. Now, intro aside, hello peoples, and the people who don't know me. My name is V by Cyran, Genie, Jin, whatever you want to call me. I am your friendly neighborhood genie. I do a lot. I stream on twitch.tv/mythegenie. Kick, same thing. And most of my other handles kind of fall under the same name. So you can all follow me on all my socials. They'll probably be linked below in the description. Today, I thought about doing like some reactionary content, but I don't know what to react to, and I have not built up a fan base. Excuse me, timer's going off. I've not built up a fan base to actually ask you guys, hey, what do you want to see me watch? So I'll start by sharing a part of me. Now, I like to write music. I like to do a lot of like things like reading. I do play a lot of fighting games. Fighting games is kind of what I want to be known for. Soon, I'm going to upload a bracket run of me doing a TNS and see how good I do. Even if I just get like in the first thing, I still want to do that. But side hobbies include writing. I do write music. I do have a new microphone that, makes me sound like a fucking god. Let me stop. I do have a microphone. So I might be able to like make some music. However, I decided for this little bit of a get to knowing us party, let's do something new. Like I said, this is going to be us talking about the story of my own origins. I wrote all of this. So yes, there's going to be spelling errors. And I'm going to explain to you the story and like where everything comes from. So, let's get into it. Episode 1 from Unbroken. A new merc in town. Now, I'm going to give you slight expositions, like little things about like the character's background, stuff that I want you guys to know. I'm not going to spoil anything. So this might be like a thing by thing. Like every time I drop a chapter, I'll do a self-review over it. Spelling errors and all that, like, be damned. But I'll do a review talking about this. Like I said, next time I might, stream me writing this. So let's hope y'all catch me on Twitter. But first, let's get into it. Let me turn this music down a little bit. There we go. Alright. So, a new merc in town. Low buzzing from overhead light illuminates the bright yet dim corridor. Faint footsteps can be heard as if someone is approaching a room or looking for someone. I'm gonna try to do my best to try to be active while reading this, but I'm just gonna read this. I might add a little bit twang to the characters' voices, depending on how I'm feeling. Something spicy. Now this is just me talking to myself. These little expositions, JD. They essentially are initiating my character talking to themselves. Their name is Jin. You know what? Fuck it. They're just Jin. Jin and Jin. Okay, so think double Jin, D, regular Jin, J. Okay. Easiest way to remember it. No, that's not where it's from, but easiest way to remember it. Just ironic. Okay. 201, 202, 223, 224. You could just ask somebody where to go. We've been walking for hours. Yes, bro, thank you for the helpful insight. One problem with that, I haven't seen a goddamn person in 2 hours. Point made. Counter argument. You could be at home right now. These wellness mental checks are bogus and not mandatory. You know what, man? Fuck off. I can hear everything. You know that. Now, essentially, these two have a kind of a hot cold relationship. So yes, one brother's always teasing, the other one's always like regular. So you should pretty much get the vibe of what they're doing. Ignore this public changes. It's because I'm looking at this as a writer. So if you actually see me like light it up, I'm not doing anything. I'm not changing it as I'm going because I literally have revised this like too many damn times. Alright. See, okay, I'm going to change his last name. I want his name to mean something like Spider, but fuck it. As Jin, technically this is supposed to be Miyushiki, Miyui. Well, however you're supposed to spell it, but it's supposed to be Miyashiki. But I know it's spelled this way. Yes, it's like that for a reason. Doesn't matter. Anyway, the recording's still going on. I'm not trying to take up too much of your time, people. As Jin walks down the hall, looking for the doctor's examination room, he's talking to his brother, or so he claims, which is Jin. Again, we're not going over this last name shit again. And plus, I'm kind of sick, so I can't even say the name if I wanted to. His older brother. As you can see, he's talking to himself. Now, this is a narrative thing, because like I said, this is supposed to be read as a comic. So I'm going to be in and out of narrative like pockets. So you'll see characters, place, things, and I try to make sure I indicate what's like an actual thing going on or what's an actual observation that's going on that's made visually, that's not made to the readers. So this is where these come in. Okay, so just to let you know, this is a setting change. I'm pretty sure everybody has used Wattpad. We all know the different transitional ways to show shit like that. We don't need the exposition. Okay. Inside the observation room, Dr. Higgs and Sergeant R seem to be observing Jin throughout the facility. I'm not going to tell you why, like the whole situation with this up top is a semi-important thing. I'll explain it in the next part. Okay. So. Okay. Did I scroll so far? Okay, no. Yeah. So Sergeant, this is the doctor talking to the sergeant. Sergeant, I understand he's good and excels at some of the top scorers in the academy, but he doesn't need to be put through a test on his first day. Plus, he's bound to not be right in the head. Again, these are like kind of like mercenaries. So this is all dealing with my character. This whole chapter is just a character introduction, essentially. So, I'll explain to you, like, everything, the semantics, all that, once this is finished, because I don't want this to take forever. It's already 8 minutes in, and I am, like, you're not even close to being done. Okay. See, I wish I had other characters, too, because I kind of want, like, a female, fuck it. I share the same sentiment, dog. But orders are orders. I can't defy orders from the big cheese. However, I can say talking to himself is still kind of unusual. Plus, I don't recall him ever actually showing more than one expression on his face. It's unnerving. And this, for some reason, I didn't. Okay, this is supposed to be different. This is supposed to look different. So, essentially, this is supposed to be highlighted. I can do that now. I can do this now. Fuck it. I said I wasn't going to do this. But that actually looks so much better to me. Okay. As the two was urgent, slowly approaching, the sergeant is distracted by something or someone aside from Jen. The hairs on the back of her neck raised as if she felt a glaring staring at her throughout the screen. Right? Again, sick. I'm trying to get this done. Well, I'm not sick. It's cold as fuck here. Okay. So, you just gotta accept that. Okay, 15 minutes later, entering the medical examination room, the brother says, I'm already hating this. The actual brother is very, very quiet. Now, I'm going to point this out. When you see these two talking, they're talking strictly in their head. These two are not talking out loud. They're just talking regularly, like if me and you were having a conversation in our head, this is exactly what the conversation is going to be. Okay. Second off, Jin, Jin, he's the brother that interacts with everybody the most. Jen is the you know, it's already explained in like this part, but for the I was about to say for the slow people, and that doesn't count. When I myself have had slow moments, so you know what? I understand. I understand. All right, Jensen. I don't know why I did this goddamn anime and shit, but I keep it in just for the simple fact that it does show interactions and actions are actually happening, where it shows the character's immediate action rather than just the action of just like it just says he was just sitting down. No, just literally him walking into the room, sitting down. Next scene. Okay, this is how we segued it. Yes, like I said, this is me going through my thing and nitpicking it. So this is gonna be a very very nifty video. I will make content out of this. Alright, where are we? Okay, Jen sits down. Stoic expression as usual. Now for the sergeant is kind of a very very serious but unserious woman. It's like she's very revered because you know she's got her badges, she got her Tony the Tiger stripes, you know, but she's also kind of a dumbass. that's the sergeant essentially. The sergeant doesn't do anything normal. She's the most irregular character that I'm going to write throughout the show, and I'm going to have more fun writing her than I'm going to have writing other side characters, to be honest. Says enter in the room. This is just my normal face, Sergeant. Jen softly replies. Now, no, Jen does not have any current love interest in the first 2 chapters. He's just naturally quiet around people, especially people who are very, very familiar with him. Who are very familiar with him being like quiet. If like he's known to be like out loud and rambunctious around X, Y, and Z, but then like around A, B, and C, he's like that. His personality is just like that. It's like that for a reason, though. So keep in mind, I'm gonna make a likable character. I'm gonna make an MC out of this guy. Yeah. And Jen replies, faint laughing softly heard inside the room. This is the brother laughing. Around the table, around the shit. Something funny, Jen. I love Snow gets you to crack a smile. Again, stoic expression. They hear laughing, you naturally think it was him. The sergeant walks around the table before sitting. Sergeant Kikyo isn't usually the aggressive type when talking to Jin. This makes him feel a bit uneasy. That is his teacher and a longtime family friend. And suddenly, the laughter fades. Suddenly, as the laughter fades, a voice cuts through the silence. Okay, so to be honest, I wish I had like a way. The way I want the voice, like Jen's voice, to come off is like you've seen like I know you've seen like forms of media. If like you listen to the inside of a radio, right? It sounds very very muffled, like a walkie-talkie. Like you're listening to a walkie-talkie, but essentially it's just echo. It's like his voice is an echo chamber. It's just everything he says is repeating in your head, not a lot. And it's like a thing that I kind of trying to figure out how to portray correctly, because him talking at all to the point where this is him being audible to the audience. So you know he's laughing, he's like you know, kind of sinister, like making fun of my little brother type shit. Yes, I'm an older brother, so I know how it feels. Damn little bro. I was about to say, see, I had a bad habit. I was gonna say damn little bro, like. Because how I talk, when I talk to people, I'll say what's up bro, or like I don't put a lot of B's in front of a lot of shit. No, that's not because of anything specific. It's just how I do. Sometimes I'll turn C's into X's. I tried to like my best to keep from this habit, but it's a very prevalent habit that I have. Jesus Christ, I just realized this is 3,000 words in the first fucking chapter. Jesus, I'm insane. Okay, look, we're gonna get through this shit. Alright. And, you know, you really have to be, you really have shit timing. Shut up. You know, he's talking to his, you know, he's talking to himself. Jen's stoic expression lessons. The doctor and the sergeant witness a more childish expression creep across Jen's face like a child being embarrassed. Oh, poor baby JJ tapping out. It's no fun. It didn't work. Okay. Now, here comes like the good part of the story where I actually tried to write three 3,000 fucking words. Jesus Christ. You know, if people just look at this and they like, look, honestly, you don't even make it. Want to read it? I understand, because 3,000 words. I'm not looking at this shit. It's kind of wild. It's kind of wild. But see, I feel like I could have wrote more in the first chapter. I feel like I could have. I could have. But yeah. Hold on, chat. Let me take a small smoke break. I'm not gonna go anywhere for y'all. It's just I'm going to be gone, and my voice is gonna sound different. So, you know, chat. Since I was gonna pause the smoke break, I'm still here. Again, to you guys, I've never left. But honestly, it, excuse me. The popular weed smoker content creators don't let you know that the coughs are the worst part, but that's how you know you're getting high. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. My ultimate, my my biggest dream, community wise, is to have a community full of you guys, right? People who are just in my chat, people who are like pull up the streams, talk to me in Discord. All of that's fine, but that's not what I want. And it's like, not saying like, oh no, check away from. I'm saying that's not what I'm pushing for. This story, the story that's right here behind me. I want to make this an all-encompassing story for like people, like my chat. Like you can go by Discord right now and see that everything I type here, I type in my Discord or copy and paste, depending on how you look at it. But I say all that because I want people to actually like pick up on the story, read it, give me advice. That's another thing because I don't think I have the making to become a mangaka. I'd love to be one. I just don't got the drawing. I could probably write a damn good story. Drawing, I just suck at. But I do want to make this an encompassing story to where the fact that I can literally be like, hey, random person that wrote up a character in a poll or something like that in the Discord, or I just pick somebody randomly and just be like, hey, I'm gonna put your character in this such chapter and tell me what you think about it. Like, this work, I'm lazy. I can say that I'm lazy with it. But truthfully, I just don't have enough characters. Like, I already know how this chapter's already done. I'm literally writing the next chapter. And the next chapter is literally just me introducing 4 more characters. And I think 4 more characters because I got those. Her. That's like okay, I'm gonna say like 10 characters. 10 characters got to be introduced, but they're like side characters. Side characters, 4 that are gonna push the plot for the chapters that go on. Because the first 2 chapters are prelude. So this chapter is literally just like hey, this is something that's already happening. The story's starting here. But after this one and the next one go over, it's going to give us a little bit of a backdrop to the shit that's going on in the story, and then we're going to come back to it. just to keep the story up. I would cut out the smoke break. Honestly, I feel like cutting out the smoke break would be a good idea. Honestly, but I kind of don't want to, because it's not like I'm really doing anything. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to be talking. This whole time I'm going to be talking. I still don't know how I really sound with this mic, and I liked. This is way too close. Oh my god. You can hear my asthma. But yeah, I want this to be a community work, to be honest. And it's like there's certain stuff like like this is essentially a no holds barred thing, right? Because essentially you can be whatever you want, you can be as overpowered as you want. I'm going to figure out a way to, dilute your character if you make your character too overpowered. I'm going to do that. So if it's my story, but at the end of the day, everybody's not omega overpowered, but everybody's not omega mediocre. Like my dude's default move is not, hey, Kamehameha, or some shit like that. How is this bitch still pulling? And I have like no fire. Don't do drugs, kids, and kids just stay away from this shit, okay? Just at all, please. If your parents don't tell you right, I'm gonna tell you right, okay? Stay away from people who smoke in general. I'm not even gonna say that what I'm doing is even fun, but just in general, no. I ain't gonna say smack a cigarette out somebody's hand, not children. But you can shake your finger at them very, very aggressively, okay? This video's not even aimed towards kids, but I just know YouTube is fucked up enough to put a child in front of the screen in front of me. So instead of apologizing, I'm just giving them education. This is just fucking we ball mentality at this point. We gonna get through this story when I feel like we gonna get through this story. I would drag this shit out. I'm not Tecto. But I will literally have this smoke break right here, right now. Just because I fucking can. I thought about streaming this. Like, streaming the second half. Maybe I should. I don't know. What you think, YouTube? I was gonna stream myself, like, writing. Like, if I was gonna write this, I was only gonna stream on Kick. Only because, like, I can literally sit in there, not have to worry about viewers, because at the end of the day, I am affiliated. But, bullshit tends to prosper amongst other bullshit. So back to reading this. Yes, I'm still smoking while doing this, by the way, chat. Well, not chat. Anyway. Where the fuck was I? Jesus. Oh god, my model's fucked up. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta reset my bone marrow. Okay. You didn't see that. We might have to edit that part out. That's extremely unprofessional. Yes, smoking is fine. No. I draw the line. I'm a dastardly fiend. If you guys see me reset the model position in the video. Where's the yawner? Okay, hold on. Let me read this story, like, for okay. Alright. Okay. So, yeah, brother teases him. Yes, next part. See, I feel like this would be, like, a movie script, but I don't want nobody fucking in real life to fucking make these characters too. to play these characters. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I will not. I won't lie to you. I will not allow it. You will not put a flesh person behind these. Okay, I swear to God, if you don't fix yourself, I'm talking to you. Okay. You know what? Fuck it. We're just gonna stay like this. Fuck it. Y'all don't know what's going on, but I'm staying perfectly still, other than my head moving. Oh God. Female VTubers make this shit look so easy. Pop off, sis. That's all I gotta say. Alright. The Doctor and Sergeant K are stunned since neither of them can pinpoint the voice nor tell how they can both hear it. Jin, seeing them confused, reaches into his pocket and angles a mirror towards the two. Now, well, I'm not even gonna have to explain it. I literally fucking write out what the shit looks like anyway. Never mind. So, I know why you called him here. It was to determine whether or not Starboy over here is actually fit for military training. Since mediocre soldiers with decent mental fortitude is better than a really great soldier with physiological defects. You know what? Reading this now, I fucking wrote this. With what authority did I have to write this part? Like, this is just... But, like, when I look at it, right? Okay, open your eyes, please. Thank you. But when I look at it now, I'm like, you know what? Yeah, it still made sense when I said it. It still made sense. But what authority did I have to say? Look, we leave it alone. Anyway, so what are you doing, model? Jeez, I'm gonna get full body tracking. I swear to God, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get full body tracking. I'm just gonna get full body tracking. Cause fuck it, why not? Cause this shit is gonna just drive me up a damn wall. This is just another unedited video of me talking to you, to nothing, to the void. I talk into the darkness to see if the gods fucking like my page. It's like going to the casino. Instead of wasting my time, instead of wasting my money, I'm wasting my time. And time is essence. And I'm not getting any younger. Anyway. They both see Jin, but he looks different. His blackish reddish hair is now a reddish black. That means they're inverted. His dark red eyes are now placed with a red, black, and gold, both written in the numerical number for 7 in his eyes. When he speaks, you can see a faint glimmer of gold outline from his mouth. And finally, from the first glance they see in the mirror, just one of the tables reflecting. Okay, from first glance they see a mirror just like the one on the table inside, reflecting Jin, almost mimicking him in real time. The mirror is simplistic but vibrant. See, I don't understand what here. I just went into a straight yap session. I swear to, like, look. From here, like, character detail on point to the point where I am literally myself. I swear to God, this model. Every time I turn, it tracks the wrong thing. There we go. Okay. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, this part here is a straight yap session. Like, from when I started the exposition to explain my character, this was a straight yap session. I swear to God. Right hand to God, I didn't even have to do this now. I did not. I did it because it was on my mind at the time. And I literally was coming up with ideas, and I made this on the spot. This is what I came up with. Basic. Yes. But let's get back to this motherfucking mirror, because this shit's kind of hard. Okay. So the mirrors is simplistic but vibrant. Black, red, and gold seems to be heavily influenced by these two. On top of it says initials D and J. The D is attached to a small chain at the bottom. The letter giving off a faint energy like a flame that lays on a metal table. Okay, now I want to say something about this part where I kick the flame shit. Hold on. So, okay, Hitler Reborn. This is not heavily influenced, but the the subject matter I came up with is kind of like this. How it's like emitting, like it's not enveloping the whole thing, but it's emitting, like it's on top. It's perpetually on top, on fire, like how all the rings are. This is where that comes from. This is where that comes from. Hitman Reborn is also my favorite anime. So yeah, but that's what that's supposed to look like, to give you a visual of what I'm like seemingly talking about. Lays on the table, as the mirror on on Jen's necklace has the letter J hanging from it, and also emits a rather terrifying aura. Terrifying. Now, okay, now how I want to describe how the females are portraying Jen. Okay, so if you look in the mirror, right, you see yourself, right? You can see him, but as I've told you, the characteristics of his face have changed dramatically in the mirror. It's gonna be kind of like hard to see him. Like you can hear him just fine, but vision. It's like there's something always just obscuring your view from his full face. Like, like you know what he looks like if you close your eyes, but if you try to look at him, like, tell me a discerning feature in the mirror version's face, it's just going to look like a whole lot of bullshit. This is simply it, just bullshit. You will not be able to discern anything, but you can tell that it's the same person, and there's a reason for that. So, okay, I'm gonna use a current event term because I've been wrote this, but I'm gonna use a current event in popular form of media. So you know the Mist, right? In the Mist in Percy Jackson, the Mist literally protects. It's like the veil. It's essentially like that, but not really. Whereas the Mist is a thing that they can manipulate, and they can literally do actively in front of humans. Like, it's not like that. It's like peering into something you're never supposed to look into. You know how people say, like, don't open your third eye, or if you open your third eye, don't do it at da time. Superstitions like that and shit like that, right? Because bad shit happens, right? It's like that. So it's essentially like, if I catch a glimpse of you, my mind cannot comprehend what the fuck I'm looking at. And it's not like oh, it's just a random figure. It's like, no, my mind cannot comprehend that, because whatever is on the other side, whatever thing that you have to be staring at is attached to either an emotion or something that has happened in real time. Imagine seeing some shit like the fucking tsunami, right? Imagine being in there. Trigger warning, by the way. Well, I don't know what the fuck. Anyway, just a side tangent. Just to give a little bit of immersion. So, say something as big as a, tidal wave. It's a manageable one, People, you have significance that are gone. You have land that is moved. And you have people that are either scarred or scorned, right? Actually, the people who are gone are, gone. They can't really do anything, honestly. Unless you believe in some type of rebirth, and they get recycled and try it again. Or Then you have the people who are scorned, who are so traumatized by it that is what gives it strength. It's like using curses. Like, what makes a curse? Okay, cool. This guy's a curse because of this type of thing that humans have done. Yeah, but it's not that bare bones. It's like, okay, it can be said, it can be summed up that way to explain, but it cannot be explained that way to sum up. If it makes any sense. Anyway, back to me trying to fucking read my own bullshit. Yes, I wrote all of this, by the way. So trust me. Trust me, it's not you having a hard time. It's me trying to read on two different screens the same story. This is a 30-minute video, bro. I could squeeze out an hour into this shit if I wanted to. Okay, let me stop for real. Okay. Bloody gives off energy, flames plays on the mirror, hanging. It's a rather terrifying aura. As they look on, Jen seems to be paying no mind. It paying no mind anymore in his phone, and the voice speaks again. Keep Monarchy. Saying the voice. We know who it is, but they don't. So, it's an you finally see me now. Sorry to break this to you, but he's right as rain, sorta. But that's all aside. But all of that aside, I'm Jen. I'm the one you're looking for. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet me. I know. Yes, Jen is a complete dickhead, but he's not a asswipe. He's just a he's crazy. Like, he's just crazy. It's just like, he's not gonna like do the most spastic shit in the world. But like, if he does do something, like if he gets into motion of any kind, it's already question marks and what the fuck's going on now. So you have that. So but yeah, Jen's a good guy though. Trust me. Did I skip too far? No. Yeah, he's right. Okay, right as rain, sort of. See, I keep losing my spot because there's so much shit that I wrote. Like, in a book, I can keep track better than I can do this. Because this I think it's because it's just in white mode. And all I'm seeing is just my eyes. When I tell you all I'm seeing is just pure white, it's just not even funny. Like, on the phone, I can read this. Because it's like, phone has a dark mode. Does this shit have dark mode, bro? Does this shit have dark mode? Please. No. Wally, I'm finished. Anyway. Okay. So, seems to pay no mind on his phone. Sorry to break it to you. Right now, he didn't roll his eyes. It's a pleasure to meet you. Jen rolls his eyes, and almost instantly, Jen, turns towards his brother. Okay. Now, like I said, they're still looking at him through this mirror, by the way. I just want that to be known. Okay. You got something you want to say? The brother snaps back, being dickheads. Jen scoffs, and Jen continues. I know it seems odd, but trust me, the situation is more complicated for us, but not so complicated as so we can't tell you what's going on. Meaning, his situation is complicated, but his situation in particular is not so complicated that they can't explain it. It's, do they want to? It's more of a should I rather than should I? Feel me? And then, Kikyo, because, she is a sergeant. She's trying to get information out of her soldiers. Okay, Kikyo leans forward. Her nails hitting the table, echoing in the small room. Like, okay, this is like a metal table, by the way. So, I don't want you to think that she did this on a fucking plastic-ass table. No, she did this shit on a metal table, like, to be, like, egregious for no reason. That's, like, that's the whole point I drew across. So yes, I need shit like this to be embellished a lot more. Okay. I'm listening. She says, okay, I'm listening. Explain what all this is. The young duo laugh. Before the conversation's back on track. See, I swear to God, it's not that I can't read my own handwriting. It's I'm double and triple and fuck. Cause okay, look, I don't mind fucking up. I just don't like it when I like having to keep because I know what I'm finna say, but it's like I stumble for no apparent reason. I'm just over here just looking like, But yeah, I think it's probably the performance anxiety. Who cares? The guys, the mysterious demons, magic, 20 Cent is all real. All these concepts that people regard, share, feel all because of the gods of this being corrupted. He's saying this. I need to embellish this part because he's not talking about this. He's talking about this as the whole everything that they're on type shit. I need it needs more of an affirmative like telling what it is. Who cares? Okay. As the words exited his mouth, the hairs on the back of the lady's neck rose as they made eye contact with one another. Jen grins. I see you're starting to feel them. The eyes on you. The eyes that you can't see. These are hollow flies. See, okay. I do not have a secondary name for these. Okay, so essentially, it's like the tar in Blue Exorcist and shit like that. But instead, it's like pocket. It's like little unnerving eyes that you can't see. They're called flies because like they can't like unless they're able to physically get you or whatever like at the center of these things touches you, then they can't really bother you. They can just observe you, and they observe the fuck out of you. Like it's like you feel like something's watching. It's instant paranoia. That's what it is. It's paranoia. Just turned up a little bit. Ugh. Scratching my eyebrows. A 40-minute video. Hooray. Wrote this, by the way, and look at how far we got. I said, well, okay, the part after this is going to be so much easier. This part is just so much because there's just so much to digest and shit. Okay. Oh, I can't see. You can't see. These spawn the more dangerous ones and are a sign of someone's affinity with their shadow. Now, no, this is not a Persona 5 shadow. It's something else, completely different. Okay, so, not gonna get into it, but yes. This sounds good and cool, but this just basically means how close someone is to a catastrophe being manifested. He continues. But a catastrophe is a being from my side with intelligence, meaning it's someone on the other side, the inverted side, I like to call it. With intelligence. However, what a catastrophe is tied to, like I was saying, the tsunami thing, is also tied to stem from the source and other factors. Higa chimes in before Jin starts his next sentence. From the stories I've heard and other things I've seen, it does make sense that everything stems from the truth. However, that leads me to my next question. Are you a catastrophe? God damn. I feel like should I have loaded this conversation out a little bit more? Because this kind of feels a little bit too flirty to me. Who cares? Okay. There's a notable pause as the question leads. as the question lingered in the air, the brothers smirked and simply replied, "That would be the simplest way to put it, but," and again, I know this says but, had to explain this to someone else. He's saying it as like, but, not but. He's being a dickhead here. I just shortened it. So like, it should be implied. He's like being a little bit sassy with it or some shit. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know if that's even a thing that a guy can be anymore. Never mind. Let me not get canceled. Sadly, I have a different classification. But if it makes your heart stop racing a bit, I am human, and I was born with my brother. As his statement concluded, it raised more. It raised more questions than answers. Kiki on the next question. This time is directed at the younger brother. Jen, can you verify what he says is true? Jen stops. Jen, can you verify what he says is true? Jen sighs. Stop being so aloof, DJ, and tell her the truth. Answering questions is really my thing, especially lengthy ones. The other brother stands, talks, and walks. I said talks, bro. My eyes are fucking watering. I'm not illiterate. Like, hi, yes. But it's so cold that my nose has been running this entire time. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get this video done fast as fuck. I should never restarted this goddamn recording. I should have just waited. I should have just fucking went over it 3 times like a script. Fuck it. We do it live. We do it live. We do it live. Soon we'll get some actual content going. Fuck it. Fuck it. We ball. Alright. Neither was the brother stood and walks out of view of the two. And then a single sound was uttered in the blink of an eye. The brothers traded places. The younger brother was now in the mirror in a completely new spot in the room. And the confusion grew when they looked over to see Jen sitting there in his brother's chair. A bored look, I should have said a bored look stretched across his face. Well, oh, no, I did. A look of boredom on his face. Same thing, okay. He was waiting for them to notice forever. However, upon closer inspection, the brothers looked different but the same. And as Kikyo slowly examined him, she noticed that the brothers' eyes have changed along with their hair and everything else. As if it was some mask. Nice to meet you again. Interrupting and breaking the silence and everyone sharing their thoughts. Like I said, the brothers have a weird way to be viewed by people. To see both of the brothers, you gotta be something really special. And you can learn it passively, but it's a kind of a niche thing. So it's not something that anybody can, lock on to. So the whole it being called a mask, she's essentially saying that he looks different, but he looks the exact same. Although when you seen him in the mirror, he looked a lot different. And my mouse just fell on the thing. And now this is an awkward part of the conversation. As I tried to act like that didn't fucking happen. Okay. Oof. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, there you go. YouTuber's mouse has fallen. Okay, shit. Jesus Christ. Okay. Don't use the Lord's name. I'm gonna do what I please. Gertrude. Okay. So you notice forever how expression, the birds are different hair. Only brothers eyes shave with their hair, but everything else is like a mask. Nice to meet you again. He interrupted before breaking the silence, and everyone shared a thought. I am an echo, and echoes are the basis of all human catastrophes. Everything has an opposite, but everything opposite doesn't possess intelligence. Meaning, again, same thing like I've been saying the whole time. Emotions are what divide us. Echoes are the most dangerous as a kinjaku. Kinjaku. Yes. Well, it's supposed to be kinjuka. Kinjuka. Whatever the fuck. I'm going to change this. I just gave it fucking random. I just threw my fucking favorite Hajikana in there. Fuck it. But no test intelligence. It's not as clear because it seems as a human who was born with two parents. Well, my birth sees a few things happen. I don't feel like talking about that here as she continues to shed light on himself. His brother stopped as if attention was drawn elsewhere. Dude, you can text if you want to know. We're here. You don't gotta invade our personal space and shout it to the supposedly empty room. As if on command, his hand stretched on his shoulder and startling the brother, making him swap back by mistake. Just imagine, like, it's just like he jumps and all of a sudden the other brother's just right there. It's just like in the blink of an eye, Jin turns to see the young man, just hype. He's like, oh, Michi. Yes, I named him Michi. I don't know where this name came from, but I know I associate it to a nickname, Mouse. So his name is actually just Mouse. I just like to call him Michi. Okay. Then knows that later. I apologize and explains. Bro's just explaining a lot about ourselves to the doctor. And all of them, Jen finishes. Michi stares at the two women, and he finally says something. Thank you for making sure these two don't get into trouble. Also, I wanted to point out here, Michi is essentially a client. So this story, A New Mercantown, is on Jin. He's protecting Michi and his family because of what's about to happen next. So, yeah. I just wanted that to be, like, made clear. Because, like, this story kind of, like, I don't think I explained it. I don't think I explained it here. Because I know I gotta explain in part 3, so, yeah. Wow, we got an hour. We got an actual hour. Okay, finishes. Women. That's Michi. What about Chiriskiki? And she's talking, he sings her voice. Singing on the way out. To get ready to leave. But just kills him. He finishes with it's pretty good. Sorry, I cut short. But I think it's for the best. She's voice echo as the slams, the two women left in the room are speechless as the two exit the room and walk along the small corridor and make their way out of the facility. In the base, Michi starts to have a small breakdown because he's a good boy and, you know, he kind of has just Houdini'd his way into a fucking government facility. So, yeah. It's like, I wanted to get, like, somebody who, like, panicky, like, not like Zenetsu panicky, but, like, you can understand what he's saying, but, like, you can hear the visible panic in his voice. It's like, I feel like I'm so rude back there. Oh, God, it's this cat's worried about how I'm acting. She's definitely gonna murder me. And then, you know, being nervous. And it's like, I don't see why you're having a mental breakdown from the exit, first of all. Second, Mouse, you barely even spoke. So what did you even do that was so bad? Jin stated, comforting Michi. I mean, to be fair, he did walk into a government training facility, set off 0 alarms, and is currently brazenly walking out of the same facility he just appeared into. And yeah, so that's where we're at. As the brother jeers and laughing, Michi calls himself down and makes him speak normally. I don't know what scares me more, since killing me or my coming of age ceremony in a few days. He said this in a solemn tone, Jin seeing his adopted brother worried, assuring her everything was going to be okay. The parent entered the car getting for somebody who likes to teleport. You should like taking the long way. Sometimes Jin says as the brother gets inside. As a small 20-minute car ride in the side break later, the boys have arrived home. I like to use this as expositions because it at least gets like shit done. Like I said, I want this to kind of be like a manga. I know this is like a lot of words, but honestly, this is just a lot of me visualizing what's happening in a situation that is just being broken down piece by piece. That's literally it. I don't draw. This is all you're getting from me. Alright, so we're at the ending. This is the end, people. This right here is the end. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Okay, sorry, I had to sneeze. Inside the Kiyosabi house, we're home. The boys shine in unison. The door closes, and paintbrushes come flying at the pair. Again, Jin and Jin are not walking. They are side by side always, but not side by side forever. Meaning, you're mostly just seeing one person walk by themselves. There's two people. You just don't know it, unless you know what they look like. You just don't know it yet, though. So, and yes, again, I like to use actual like shit like this to emphasize that there's like stuff going on. You know, click, bloom, crash, as because it's not gonna make like no loud ass noise. It's just like these are kind of the noises that like paintbrushes and other paint supplies. Like these are very artistic people. That's why it was noted that a paintbrush flew across the house. So she probably threw a fucking paint can too. If I've said it once, I've said it 10,000 times. Michi, if you're gonna leave via teleportation, don't take the damn car. Rui shouts out from the kitchen. Rui shouts out from the kitchen. I'm sorry! The younger brother squeals and hides behind Jin. Okay, so I want to place this also. Rui is like, I want to say 22. No. Yeah, she's 22. And Michi is about to turn 20. This is his coming of age ceremony, I believe. Yes, yeah. This is where I had it set. Because they weren't like too far apart, but they were just far apart enough that like he's afraid of her, but she also takes care of him and shit. So can we not destroy the house? We do have visitors coming the day after tomorrow. A quiet voice calls out, exiting the room. Oh, so that's where you you freaky arachnid. Yes, Michi is beefing with the spider. Yes, I'm going to go ahead and say that now. He has heavy beef with this motherfucker. Snaps at the voice. Funny talk coming from a guy who's scared of his own shadow. The silent voice fires back. Alright, Jinza. So the creativity is not there for the name. This is just a placeholder, okay? This is not their actual name. You're gonna... You know what? Fuck it, we ball. Shut it. Exactly, shut it. Jin snaps at the creature causing it to show itself towards the twins. And, sorry, Mash, I didn't know you were here. Jin's at home, says home's ugly. Exposition, welcome home, all that shit. The examination got cut short because a certain someone barged in. Jin explains, looking at Michi, as the boys settle in the house, Jin decides to take a bath. I'll be back in a little while. I gotta get the smell of obedience off me. Again, as I said, visual cues. I am telling you that he's finna go take a bath. The character says it. Jin says in a teasing tone, wait for me, just explains, hopping on the brother's shoulder. Okay, so, look. Characters, the power system in this game, not in this game, in this fucking shit, is a very, very complex power system. Well, it's not complex. It's radical. That's the best way I want to say it. I'll explain it probably in another video. Yeah, fuck it. Let's just get this shit over it. Okay. Inside the bath, Jin and Jin have a conversation about today's events. So, that really could have went south, Simply closing that side to others' minds makes them go mad slowly. The last thing we need is more dumb shell echoes, a classification of people who cannot handle, being exposed to information from the other side or being aware of the other side. So, they become a part of the other side. And they become a part of a hive mind. I think I think they know what they're facing. They're facing art's exactly natural, and we aren't so discreet. We aren't actually so discreet. I have zero clue what you're talking about. I don't even like people. What your what if your actions, Mr. Discretion? Alright. The fact that you're gonna go, the fact that you're gonna go there with, you think I'm gonna go there with you is adorable. But how do you feel about the whole ceremony they're holding for Michi? Well, they are actually. Well, we are actually thinking of their family. We're on the outside looking in, and we don't know how serious this is to them. I'm more concerned about Miles getting nervous and fumbling the easiest thing since him learning to breathe. He doesn't like using the name Miles to lay off on and get his dead and gone. This is again just character exposition between my character and themselves, just to expand out on them more, because this story does revolve around them. So I feel like I don't have to explain it, but I got to sometimes, just cause. Fine. Fine. Audible silence. So are you gonna ask me, or are we gonna have to make this awkward? I have nothing to ask you, so lay off. Lying's pointless, so why do you still do it? Fine, just said us. So you gonna tell me about yourself? Like you're my brother, but oh God, no, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, God. Son of a bitch. Okay. I've turned this into an hour-long video. You know what? Set me up with a Duolingo partnership. I'll translate this whole thing in Japanese, Spanish, whatever you want me to. just to get more revenue. Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Okay. Still gonna do it. If I find your show, you're gonna tell me about yourself. Like you're my brother, but you're also not an echo. And for the ones that we've seen, you don't actually fit the bill. As a question lingered in the air, Jim felt an uneasiness in his stomach. But he wasn't nervous nor ashamed, but more curious. His eyes wandered till he saw a reflection in the water. He saw a solid reflection, other than his current one. It's okay, bro, to ask such a loaded question. No, it's fine. Again, making character exposition for my character, because again, he's schizophrenic. To everybody else, he's schizophrenic. So let him be. His eyes on his but she spoke heavily as a brazen tongue. All he said was, "Oh, it's affecting me, but I am on the last stage." Now, there's a part in here which is here. I'm going to skip over this part because I'm going to double back and explain that later. Okay. So, all I know is that we are exceptions even by the voice definition. When I see people pleading with the last stage of madness, I wonder how they feel, the cause of them. And throw themselves so deep into uncharted waters, she continues. I see echoes, some throw themselves, some mindless, some hurt others, and some just don't want to live peacefully. I realize that humans are sick. Maybe the gods turned on us for their own safety. Then there's us, two completely different individuals. Hell, again, skipping this part. He limits saying all of this is unfair, but it would be less true because all this is unfair to you. As well as saying waters stand still because everything will get quiet and cold the night before the terrifying storm. The brothers soon painfully are aware that the problems have started more of a horrific tale of events. Okay, yes, again, that was just exposition dumping in me, again, for my character. Now we're getting into the actual plot. 4 minutes. How long was this shower? How long was this fucking shower? I didn't put how long the shower was, so 4 minutes later. Yeah, he took a shower in 4 minutes and came out. Well, I kind of want to change it, but I don't want to put nothing absurd like 35 minutes or some shit. Okay. in the kitchen, the sibling player talking with an unexpected visitor. Now this is a different family affair. This is Jin again looking on the outside on in, as he said. I think it's obvious you should paint something meaningful only to you and not for others. Rui speaks with a more softer tone. I agree this is like a bit task to most artists since you have to make yourself speak to your soul. A mysterious female tone speaks up as Jin enters the room. Oh, I didn't know. Hey, this is Jin. Jin. Well, introducing my character. Ichi's train of thought gets broken as Jin steps into the kitchen. Hit Jin, shut up for a second. Tells the brother to be quiet. Jin freezes and notices the at the island. And Blue turns the gaze to the scowl, shooting daggers with the glare. Well, they say hello to them. It's nice to meet you, miss. He answers as if he's programmed robotically to do so perfectly. Nice to meet you, miss. Kind of a dick. Again, he's being condescending, but still, Such a pleasant young man, and a pleasure to meet you. My name is Kuma Kiyosabi. Family head of the Kiyosabi family. Okay. The words leave her lips, and she gives a slight uneasiness of being too human. So are you the ones who... This is the word listen. I don't think it's so are you the ones who thought it was a good idea to teach ninjas how to use painting ninjutsu? Yes, this is literally because I like Splatoon. I like Splatoon. I say, you know what, painting ninjas and some phoenixes. And I'm gonna turn this into like a dope ass power system for and some glass blowing. Like, so you're the one who taught it to use painting ninjutsu, Jin says to the patron tone. Oh, this little spider has a little bit in his fangs. That's reassuring. The woman clad in a myriad of clothes, all perfectly melted together, almost as if the colors of the outfit melt into each other but never mixing, like breathing, soft, delicate. I don't know where I get this fucking degree of bullshit of explanatory vision I have. And it's just like when I read shit, it's like I can envision what I'm reading, right? But it's like, where is this coming from? But yeah. Miss Kuma asked the pair. I entrust. Okay, wait. Something delicate though. Anywho, can I ask what blessings will fall on you and your sisters? Okay, so there's creatures in the story, like there's legendary creatures throughout legends that you can have creatures your own self, right? Like creatures for your own sake, they can do your own thing. They don't have to be a creature of legend. You can make them however you want to, but creatures that have like generational powers, like they come from a family beast that bestows a blessing upon them, and it bestows a blessing of the beast's body. Like you can get eyes, heart, blood, anything like that, or you can get the whole beast itself if you're lucky enough. So yeah. So that's the one thing, it's like you trade in a character trait to get a character trait. It's a cool thing, and I'm going to, again, turn those into some really cool shit. I just gotta, write. Shit. Excuse me. This is a 1 hour video, by the way. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this. This is just a yap system. This is really just a yap system video for real. And Lord of the Guardian, I'm more potent in my uses of arts bestowed upon us via the Guardian's kindness, she says, having a bit of a kiss-ass admiration in her voice. Jin gags in the corner when he glares. Her usual dirty red hair set ablaze slowly like a fuse reaching the end of its vibrant cycle before it explodes. Her hair makes it show the length and color. The brothers use this as an indication to tell how angry she gets. It's a little funny thing I like to add here. That's what I like. I like that part. Or like, it's using Rui to explain like her emotions. Cause like maybe she's like bad with her emotions and her hair is like a very very nice indicator. So maybe that's why I'm bringing attention to shit like this. Or maybe it's just that she's hot. Who knows? I haven't even drawn up a character design for her yet. I know she's hot. I don't know what she looks like. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. Who knows? Okay, anyway. Okay. She realizes she's being impolite and simmers down. Need dejects to speak finally. Oh, oh, Michi. I meant to put. Why did I put Mew? I meant Michi. Oh no, I think I meant to put Mouse. Yes, we fix it. We fix changes. Yes. That's what Mouse suggested to speak finally. To open his mouth. I only call this a blessing, but I got the heart. Not much use since I don't have correct specifications to use the techniques like Sis does. And he continues before he before he pauses a bit. Okay, now I'm gonna say something. There was something weird. There was a specific reason why I gave one the heart and one the blood, right? For the blood literally is the thing that runs through people's veins. It's the strongest thing to have out of the whole monsters, the whole Kid Kabuto. But the heart processes it, and you gotta have the beast maybe you gotta have a beast heart to use some of the skills. She's very very explosive, but she's not very she's not able to do anything outside of a select few things. It's kind of like in Misfits. Yes, Demon Misfits Academy. That shit. When they ask the question, if you have two children, which one would you save? And then Ano says, I'm going to save both. Same situation. Like they both have potential. They're just not there yet. So, in the correct specification, uses techniques like this does. However, he continues to pause a bit. I do know the basics of most all the secret arts and the ability to create beasts of small stature. However, he trails off as he fills with tiny porcelain animals and he paints small creatures with the tips of fingernails. The body colors like jet black base, sharp ends like a knife or a brush wanting to stroke across its canvas. He breathes life into it and it takes shape. He names it the spider, the porcelain shad, as being held by a heavy object. It melts as if it was being eaten. The bits come together to get it. Come back together to a spot. The fuck? What did I write here? Together. Into a spider. And see, the pauses are not like actual stories. Like you're not reading and pausing. It's view changes. Okay. I want that to be known because it's like it might seem like these are a whole lot of run-on sentences, but yes, the sentences are actually like outlined. Everything else is just fuck where I just put it. Okay, it's like a script. Just read it like a script, a comic book script type shit. Okay, demonstration. Let's see. Actually, it's floored by the. It's floored by the demonstration. That's beautiful, Michi. You can do this much. You've already got very solid goals. Are very hard to control. But that doesn't make any sense. She says, with a look of astonishment and confusion. Thank you, Lady Kisubi, but these aren't goals, and again, they aren't anything grand. They're basically creatures. This is basically the creatures itself, to an extent, a mirror. Also, sad thing is you guys can't be in the same room with the thing they're being modeled after. Since these creatures are supposed to be free, they are what they perceive them, and for the instance, spiders and a friend of yours, Destiny Jin. Okay, so essentially, his ability is, okay, he can make a duplicate of any animal, but if it's a specific animal, that animal cannot be in the same room as him, because then the thing gets like a literal shock of identity crisis, and it fucking destroys itself. It's like it goes insane because it doesn't know, because it's understanding that it's a replica. It's kind of crazy. It's like giving life into it, but it's like giving it the ability to process. And, you know, it says it looks familiar. Michi's showing a porcelain spider in the center of the island. It looks like Jin Jin, which is supposed to be GG, which is supposed to be it's just supposed to be GG. But what makes it so special? Jin asks confusion as his curiosity grows. Well, since the things that the creatures are based off of the images from my memory, mainly things that I've seen or someone have an emotional relationship to, give them their own feeling of free will of sorts. If I use something physical like the porcelain to melt and paint my nails, I'm giving the paint a vessel to come to life. Since I don't have the best relationship with Jin Jin, watch this. He pricks his thumb with his tooth and draws blood. Then he writes his name over it. Then instantly the mold takes shape again and turns to Jin. That's cool and all, but it looks nothing like me. Jin crawls out from Jin's shoulders, blocking the artwork almost immediately as if Jin was waiting for the moment. The spider mold shakes and is now at once one of Jin's. Every extra Jinza makes, the porcelain doll does the same. The reason why two objects can't be in the same room is the heart of whatever it was modeled come in proximity to whatever its original. Is it just because it's a mirror, or is it becoming a mirror itself as a problem itself? I assume you're saying. But it tries to take over the original, or it doesn't listen to you and becomes more and becoming independent. Miss Kiyosabi inquires. Exactly now. Michi explains. Nightfalls. Part 1 done. This was a long ass video. Oh my god. I wrote all of this. I turned this into an hour-long video. Oh my god. Look, okay, look. If you're going to watch me, please watch my content on Twitch. I don't actually like doing these YouTube videos because they're very, very unrefined. And they don't really get a point across. However, I would like to hear what you guys think, what little things you guys would like to add to the universe, anything that you want to know that you can do in the universe. Let me know. And we can, talk something out. Soon, I want to have somebody to edit YouTube videos for me. A lot of them are going to be like Twitch streams, but also stuff I want to talk about. Aside from this, there's other things I like to engage in and talk about with, you guys. So, let me know what you guys think. And, well, Weary Traveler, seems like all of your wishes have been granted today. If not, you did enjoy a decent story. So I hope that when you leave and exit out these doors, you find everything that you're looking for. And don't forget, the first wish is always free. The second and third one costs your sanity, my friend. Are you willing to give that up?